How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews. And this is my review for Casino Royale. This is a part of the Attack of the franchise where we are covering all the James Bond films. If you could, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. I'd sure appreciate it. Thank you. Now, let's get right into this review. But first, before we do, let me clarify something as we go forward with the Craig Bonds. This was a soft reboot for the James Bond universe. Instead of it being that it's supposed to be the same guy, James Bond, all the movies were supposed to be the same guy, this is now a prequel slash mantle that has been given to Craig. So I will be reviewing these movies with that in mind. So all the bad, all the good that has built up leading up to this are now in the past. We just focus on this movie. Now let's get right into it. This is the first book in the James Bond series, Casino Royale. There is actually a movie Casino Royale, where everybody's James Bond. It's wacky and kooky, and Peter Sellers is part of that, and he plays James Bond. And then we got another guy that plays James Bond, and it's a weird flick, man. You should go watch it. It's a fun flick, but it's a weird flick. If you like Peter Sellers, then you should go definitely check it out. Pink Panther, he's great actor. Love him to death. But we have Mr. Daniel Craig stepping into the becoming Bond. We have Eva Green playing Vesper. We have Dame Judi Dench playing M, the only carryover from the other Bond films. We have Jeffrey Wright playing Felix Leiter. He looks really nice now. He's got his both of his legs and both of his arms. Pretty amazing since we last left him. A shark ate one of his legs and one of his arms. We have Mads Mikkelsen playing Le Chiffre, and we have Giancarlo Gianelli playing Rene Mathis. So, being the way I look at this movie, I like this Bond. Because this is a reboot / it's now a mantle, it's not the same guy, I have to say, I have no expectations of this Bond. This is just Bond. This is just James Bond. He can be whatever he wants to be, which is fine. And he's kind of a blunt instrument that has to learn not to just think with his head, think with his ego, and think smart and use the things at his disposal instead of just going and punching things, which is really cool because we see that in this movie. It starts off and he is just punchy, shoot. And then as the movie goes along, he uses more of the gadgets and more of his brain than anything else, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I did. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Daniel Craig is a good Bond. He's not the best Bond. He's in the top 5, but he's not a bad Bond at all. He's a beautiful man. Got those fucking blue eyes are fucking phenomenal. But overall, I really did this movie. So the whole story is he's trying to figure out what ellipsis is, and he gets drawn into this poker game against Le Chiffre, and the whole thing is to get Le Chiffre in a compromised position for they can take him and get the information that they need from him. I am a poker guy. I do love a good game of poker, and there are a lot of poker problems in this movie. I am not going to dive into them in this. If you would like to have a poker conversation down below in the comments, I sure will, and I will point out where they fucked up a lot in this film. I would assume they would have had a guy that was like, okay, this is how poker is, and then the actors went, but this is what my character would do, and the poker guy's like, yeah, do what your character would do. It's cool. Throw the rules at it. No matter. It's just a movie. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything that I really take away from this movie. Actually, I do have to say, I did not like Eva Green. I just, there's just something about her in this role. I normally like Eva Green, but something about her in this role I absolutely hated, and I just didn't give a shit about her character. Even when she dies at the end, I'm like, I can't believe fucking Bond's wasting his time on this bitch. But that's just particularly me. And I know this carries on throughout the sequels, which these are legit sequels because there are through lines carried into it. So we finally actually have a series of Bond films that are sequels. But ultimately, I really dug this movie. Le Chiffre torturing Bond, taking that bull rope and just hitting his dick, and I couldn't imagine that. I would probably just hope to die. Just please take me out of this world. It's never going to be the same. And yeah, 100%. I couldn't get through it. Daniel Craig's the man for that because I couldn't get through it. I did really like Mads Mikkelsen as Le Chiffre. It harkens to like a Bond villain that would have like something off about them. I really did dig it. I really did. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4. The cinematography is a 4. The characters are a 4. The design is a 4. Which brings our total to 4 stars. Guys, let me know down below. Did you see Casino Royale? Let's have a conversation about it. I know people are divided if Craig was a good Bond, but let's have those open and fun conversations. Give us that like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2025. Thank you guys so very much. I love each and every one of you, and thank you for what you do for my channel. And I will see you in my next review. Bye.